Let me hit record here, folks. We're going to go live. That is recording. Little theme music. Welcome to the inaugural episode of The Common American. I'm live here in Hutto, Texas, where the show will be recorded for posterity's sake. The idea is to bring you the thoughts and feelings and fears of the average American, and I'm your host, John Bailey. My plan is to bring along you on a ride with myself and a co-host that'll keep you entertained and inform you at the same time. The idea is not to just give you opinions. We're going to give you news. We're going to give it to you in news format at the beginning of every show. And then we're going to go into discussion. Now, we're not going to do a lot of news stories. We're going to do maybe one or two, maybe three, if there's a lot of prevalent news going on at the time. But it's just one or two stories, maybe three, that we're going to discuss at length and give opinions on either week or month. At this point, that hasn't been entirely determined. It might be bi-weekly even. For now, this is just an introduction of me. I want to set up a file for RSS feeds and things like that. So I've got to have a file to set that up with. I've got to have an inaugural episode, and this is it, episode 0. In my short 30, a little bit about me, just to give you, some perspective on what you're going to get from me. 38 years old. I'm married, no kids, 2 dogs, Cookie, Rebel, and formerly, may he rest in peace, Mac, most awesome dog ever to grace this planet. I've done a lot of jobs in my life. I've been a lot of things. I've been a roofer for a very short period of time. Fast food when I was a kid. I've worked my way up through life without the benefit of a college education. I have been an electronics technician. I've been a nuclear density gauge calibration technician. I've been a manager, copier technician, technical support, which is my latest foray. I am, at this point, a Tier 3 specialist for a major telecom. My co-host is similar in career only. There's a lot of things that are very different about him, and I won't presume to tell you everything about him. Only suffice it to say that we agree on some things and disagree on others. He is articulate, he is intelligent, and he's even kind of funny. He's funnier than I am. And we're looking forward to bringing you our weekly perspectives. And it may be weekly. I say weekly because that's my intent. But I've got another person whose opinions and thoughts on that matter are very important. By the time this episode is fully recorded, it's going to go on YouTube first. It'll be on YouTube before anything else because it's recorded on Hangouts. I'm also going to put it up in RSS feeds. Once it's live on the RSS feeds, I'm then going to go ahead and establish my Facebook pages and Twitter accounts and all that other stuff and start setting up all the automatic things. Once the RSS feeds are working, everything, all the magic begins to happen. The idea of the show is to bring you different perspectives. It's not the news that's going to give you the entertainment. It's the perspective of the hosts and the other guests that I intend to bring on in the long run. That also includes you, though. See, my former podcast, the idea of the Tell Me I'm Wrong podcast, which was my former show that only lasted about 7 episodes, and you can look it up on iTunes and on Pocket Cast if you're interested and listen to them. They weren't very well put together. This is a lot better put together. The idea was viewer feedback, listener feedback. We're still going to have that. That is still very real to me. The most important thing is to have differing opinions. We have to understand in this society how to disagree with each other in this communication age and do it in a common manner, civil manner. So that's where you come in. So I need you to go to commonamerican.com, COMMONAMERCAN.com, commonamerican.com. The email is feedback@commonamerican.com. And if you think we're wrong about something in the midst of a show, or you just want to hear your voice on a podcast, you can call me at 512-82-WRONG. We're going to use that phone number. We're going to recycle that phone number. It's 512-829-7664. 512-82-WRONG. Good old Austin, Texas phone number. Ask Tom Merritt. They don't get much better than that. Until next time, God bless from the Common American.